So we got the Torah. We started reading the Torah, the new cycle of the Torah last week. And of course, there is the Torah starts with Bereshit, Bara Elokim, which is Sefer Bereshit is something that probably you could spend like about 5 years learning, if you learn it right. I mean, there's so many things; it's ridiculous. However, there's a question, and it's a famous question: why did the Torah start with Bereshit? The whole Maaseh Shamayim Va'aretz, the whole entire thing. It didn't start with Achodesh Hazeh Lachem, right? Because that's a mitzvah. So Rashi says, of course, Shelo Yavohu Shiva Amamim, the seven nations, the nations of the world, and it says, listen, Listim Atem, you thieves, you stole, the whole entire thing. You stole the land. And then we're going to tell them, listen, Adon Kol Haaretz, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the master of all the land, gave it to us, and therefore it's our land, blah, 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 the whole entire thing. But there is another question is, in a way, what happened when we received the Torah? When we received the Torah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells us what's right, what's wrong, do this, don't do that, and so on and so forth, right? Before Matan Torah, there's a big balagan, big chaos. How is a person supposed to know really what is right and what is wrong? Why did the Torah starts like this? Well, the Torah starts, one way to look at this is the Torah starts with Bereshit bara Elokim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, to tell you through the actions and the examples of what exactly happened, how you should not or should behave. So you won't say, well, I'm sorry, there was no Torah, there was no manual, therefore I don't know what to do. Comes the Torah and tells you, everything is there. Everything is there. And at the beginning of the world, there was a chaos. There was mamash chaos. It was terrible what was going on there. And Sefer Bereshit, as we noted, is not really, and that's the mistake that people make. It's not like a collection of legends that people say by the fire, or some historical book about the parents. About our forefathers and so on and so forth. Sefer Bereshit is called Sefer HaYashar. Straightforward book, Sefer HaYashar. And why is it called Sefer HaYashar? Al Shum HaYesharim. Who were the Yesharim? Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. They were the Avot. And writes the Netivot Shalom, it says, קודם מתן תורה, כל ענייני המצוות מתחילים בחודש הזה לכם, right? That's for us. However, Sefer Bereshit is the hakdama, is the introduction for the mitzvot. It says, in the beginning, קודם עולם התיקון, comes the Torah and teaches us what happens when you have bad midot, when you have bad qualities. As it says in Masechet Avot, כי ג' אבות הטומאה של המידות הרעות, the originators of all bad qualities are kin'ah, jealousy, ta'ava, desire, and kavod, and honor. Now, why dafka those midot? Why is that? When I'm jealous, let's say for example, I don't know, you have a car that I like. Hey, you guys like my car, but let's say for example I have a car that he likes. I'm jealous of him. What does it mean, jealous? That jealousy is like a fire. And why is that? It's because ultimately I don't see the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu decided that he should have this car and I should not have it. That jealousy. Or the fact that, for example, let's say he became a doctor or he became a black belt. I'm jealous of them. Why I'm jealous of them? Get up and do an effort. HaKadosh Baruch Hu opened it for you. I don't believe that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave me the same opportunities he gave to them. So I'm jealous of them, so I'm angry. So you see it against against HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In a way, jealousy is keneged avodah zarah, or similar to avodah zarah. But I would say, as we see from Sefer Bereshit, that jealousy that was brought by Cain actually was shfichut damim. Everything that we do, in a way, any averah that we do like that, is in a way a direct assault against HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Everything would stem up to somewhere to avodah zarah. But in a way, so therefore jealousy is like shfichut damim, like spilling blood. And that's exactly what happened to Cain. So after jealousy, shfichut damim, we have ta'ava, desire, uncontrolled desire. Why do I want uncontrolled desire? Because I feel that I am the boss. Nobody here, including God, would tell me what to do. I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. Desire, uncontrolled desire. Chachamim made a gzera against, let's say, not to eat chalav, not chalav Israel. I'll fight it. Okay, so I'll go behind, I'll try to find any kula, any this. I'll give you, for example. Let's talk about powdered milk, for example. If milk itself is asur, right? Let's say chalav nochrim is asur, besides in the places that, whatever. Now, the issue is in the chalav itself. If I made a powder, now it became powdered milk, people say, oh, you can use it. 1 second. But it's still chalav. It's still milk, isn't it? If I would be able to, and would I be able, because it's powdered milk, let's say put it on a piece of a burger or on a burger and make it like this? No, it's milk. So therefore the issue still stays within. So how could I do it? Who are you to tell me it's asur? Yes, it's a little less of or should I say much less, because you are counting on opinions of people who are lenient. But many times we in a discussion, in a halachic discussion, we come up with things and people take it and they make a life out of it. Instead of really, it's available. And many rabbanim, whether it's Rav Ovadia Yosef, Rav Mordechai Eliyahu, and so on and so forth, said, listen, in a place that you have today an ability to buy Chalav Israel, there's no reason why, and by the way, regarding powdered milk, that's the opinion of the OU. It has to be Chalav Israel. So why are you going to buy not Chalav Israel? Because you're cheap on what? On 30 cents that is more. Excuse me, you just leased a car for like $1,000. That's okay? You know how much milk you can buy for $1,000 you lease for 1 month? There's no reason. However, who are you to tell me that it's not? And you see that the tendency to say everything is allowed is because you don't want to accept something that is asur for you. You don't want to be sanctified. Kadesh atzmecha b'mutar lecha, whatever is allowed to you. It's all good. Ta'ava. Well, I am not going to eat, what am I going to eat? Lobster? Oh my goodness. So even if I'll find out some kind of a fish that tastes like lobster, somewhere in the point behind it is wrong. Why do I have such a desire to eat shrimp? I'm not going to eat shrimp, but I'm going to eat something that looks like shrimp, that it's painted like shrimp, but they even mechanically, by hand put. What's wrong with me that I want to have that? I can have fresh fish. Why would I have something that looks like, what's wrong with me? That's the ta'ava, uncontrolled. Whether it's ta'ava of ochlim, of food, or ta'ava of arayot, it's the same thing. Look in Halachot Kedusha of the Rambam. What do we have there? Isurei biyah, machalot asurim. Because the desire for to do things comes from the most behemic things. So that's ta'ava. That's keneged gilui arayot. And then we have kavod, honor. Oh boy, let me tell you, honor is a very, very painful disease. The desire to have honor, or that people seek honor, is mamash avodah zarah. How could you ask for kavod that you know yourself what a mosquito you are? You're a piece of larva. How can you ask kavod when there are, first of all, people so greater than you? What is it you're deceiving yourself with to think that you're so great. I gotta tell you something. It's so bizarre. We reach such a state that if you're going to really feel, let's say for example you feel, how should I say it, very low self-esteem, argument's sake. Well, people will say, well, it's modest, it's very tzanua, it's very humble. And then if you're going to really feel like this, you're going to say, oh, that's false modesty. It's not that he's really humble, he's just a fake. I mean, maybe I have suffer a case of a very bad low self-esteem. Because we got used to living in Olam HaSheker for so much, for so long, we can't even tell anymore. But really, there's such great people, such amazing people out there. I mean, about a month ago or so, we lost Rabbi Bluth. And amazing. Not only in Torah, in terms of Hilchot Derech Eretz, the way he conducted himself, or Rabbi Belsky, Alav Shalom, all these great, great giants of Torah that walk among us, and yet with, that lack of acknowledgement of the greatness of the people while they're alive is mainly because we're full of kavod. We are so great. Oh, I spoke to Rabbi Belsky on the phone. Guess what? I guess I'm like him. No, you're not. No, it was his great because he picked up the phone to answer your question that was so irrelevant that a kid in 3rd grade knows. Or this rabbi or the other rabbi. There's some amazing people out there. And we think we are like them. How can a person ask for kavod when he knows HaKadosh Baruch Hu melo kol haaretz kavodo? The whole entire world is filled with the kavod of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. How is there room for your kavod? If therefore there is room for your kavod, guess what? Kavodo of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not there. So therefore when you're doing things for your own honor, for your own sake, don't you ever try to say that it's for the sake of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, or for the kavod of the Torah, or the kavod of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because it's not. If you do something for the Shem Shamayim, the Chvod Shamayim has to be 100% for Chvod Shamayim, not for you. Not for you. So here comes the Torah and says, even if the only thing you have, and of course, kavod will be keneged avodah zarah. So you have the three major sins, offenses, the capital offenses. Shfichut damim, spilling blood, killing, desire, which causes us to steal, and so on and so forth, and kavod, keneged avodah zarah. You see, these are all in Parashat Bereshit. That's why the Torah says to you, you have to do tikkun mitzvot. You have to do tikkun mitzvot. You have to work on these things before Matan Torah, because you cannot. En melamdim Torah letalmid she'eino hagun. Therefore, before you come to learn Torah, make sure that you work on your tikkun midot. That your midot are in place. That you're not arrogant, you're not jealous, and you're not immersed with desire and uncontrolled desire. That's why Parashat Bereshit start. Bereshit bara Elokim, and the stories that come before Matan Torah. So you should understand the hakol. Everything is dependent on tikkun midot. Tikkun midot, and that's something we all have to work on. Be more humble. It's so much better to live life like this. You don't have to think about what's next, because you know what's next. Okay, make myself lower. Let me see exactly what I am. Who am I? Then you can also, only then, when you empty yourself from yourself, only then you can introduce HaKadosh Baruch Hu to your life. Until that thing, your cup is full. There's no room to refill it with something holy. Rabotai, let's work on this. Let's work on Tikkun HaMidot. Each and every one to his own. And let's work also on learning more Torah and bringing more people together under the wings of the Torah, under the wings of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's the Tikkun HaOlam. Rabotai, have a great day.